I'm not joining a fate. Disease treant. Still fairly low level. How do I get down there? Feel as there should be a thing. We'll go around this way instead. Old growth treant. Hey, Kamuxio. Oh, we're good to go. Thanalin, the Praetorium. So here we are. The ultimate weapon will almost certainly be housed in the depths of the complex. Later, Wedge. Hey, Bonfire. Are they the people that are in the group with us? This is it, my friend. Man, we could have been a tiger. The people in the cutscene there were the people in the group with us. Okay, I'm gonna follow the tiger. Oh wait, I've got to use it. I don't even need to kill anything. Wait for me, guys. Me, good play. Last thing, an update. Sometimes it's to do with like how Steam has to apply the patch. I think it's even more so noticeable with Unity-made games. At some point way back, some games you need to almost re-download the whole game for a patch. Oh, the changelog they wrote up versus what actually got changed? Interesting. I'm dead. Fully buffed tank is dead. Looks like a wipe. I wonder if that's a planned wipe. Gaius? Ah, Sigma boy. You are late. There is something I always meant to tell you, but the time never seemed right. It concerns your father. What of him? I am your father. In the winter years, Midas came to abhor his part in Meteor. He told me he wanted nothing more than to wash his hands of the whole sordid business. But he did not wash his hands of it. He helmed the project until the day it killed him. Come now, Sid. You must know that he did not have the luxury of choice. By the time he realized his error, it was too late. Meteor had completely in its thrall. Shortly before his transformation, mayhap sensing that something was amiss, your father confided to me all the regrets in his life. Most of them concerned you. Early on in your career, he realized that while you had talent for devising armaments, it would never fulfill you. Long before you knew your own mind, he saw you would be far happier using your knowledge for peaceful purposes, and the thought touched him. He was a changed man for it. Though he could not let it show. You blew holes in this place just so you could say this to me? What is it you want, Gaius? I want you at my side, Sid. Take up your father's mantle and become the Empire's lead engineer. It is your destiny. My father had a change of heart. You said so yourself. Besides, I have long known my destiny, and I assure you it lies not with the Empire. A pity. What of you, adventurer? We not consider making common cause with me? With your powers joined to mine, we might do much for this realm. Together we could bring an order to Eorzea and usher in a lasting peace. No, can expect no better answer than this. So be it. It was your strength that made me proffer my hand in friendship. It is your strength makes me proffer now my blade. Save as an ally, you are too dangerous to be let remain. Oh, hello. Run, Sid. Or stay. Makes no matter, you cannot escape the past. Gaius, wait, damn it. I'm helping. Knowing Gaius, he is headed for the ultimate weapon. If we find him, so too will we find our quarry. With these instruments, we can monitor every nook and cranny in the castrum. I think it's time we divided our forces. Pray go on and give chase, track your movements from here and guide you through the complex. We'll stay in contact via link pearl. Be careful, alright? I have a feeling they've just been clicking on portals. Board the Magitech armor. Hey Zergos, how you doing, man? How's your raid stuff going? I'm not authorized to operate this suit of Magitech. Okay. Am I supposed to do something? Everyone needs to grab a key. No one picked up there was one key in the previous one. No one picked it up. We get to a door, and everyone's standing there. I got no idea what's going on. And then eventually someone's like, "Oh, no one got a key." Wait, do I get the key? It says 0. It said 1 before, so I'm hoping that it's. Yeah, and so everyone's just standing there. And then eventually, 5 people go back to get it. Ah, that's ours. I know, everyone watches the cutscenes, right? But it feels like everyone watches them at a different pace. Because I come out of my cutscene and they're already, off and running. Ah, there she is. I trust you recognize our old friend Maggie, was it? You must have shipped her here from Sentry. Considering all she's been through, it's a wonder she's still operational, tough old girl. Now that you're suitably armed, you can blast open that bulkhead. The external walkway will take you back there. Follow it till you come upon a way down to the lower level. Yeah. So, yeah, it feels like that even making everyone else watch the cutscene is meaningless. That bulkhead is composed of special alloy, extremely tough. Ordinary fire won't leave a mark, I'm afraid. We need to divert all power to the magic cannon, as I so memorably did once before. As you may recall, the armor's core is like to expire from the strain, but there's no help for it if we want to press on. Now listen, press the control, engage, ancillary, then fire away. Don't mind the warning lights. Thanks for helping us out again. Aww. You're a natural at this. Alright, the way's clear, but it's just you and your own 2 feet now, so be careful. Need a hide earrings option. Been leaving a fine mess in your wake, adventurer. Someone there. Garlean, old friend. How it warms the heart to hear your voice again after all these years. Nero, is that you? You sound well. It seems this savage land agrees with you. Highest ranking tribunus in the 14th. Was you all this time? Tell me, Garlean, how do you intend to keep all the glory for yourself? What? You've lost me. Don't play the fool with me. Ever since the academy, I've been condemned to live in your shadow. In all objective measure, I was more talented than the two of us, yet that fact counted for naught beside your privileged birth. You were admired as a young prodigy simply because your father was the great Midas Nan Garlean. When you defected, I felt sure my star would finally rise. But by disappearing, you acquired the status of a legend, your reputed genius gaining credence merely by dint of your absence. Instead of cursing you for a traitor, the people actually came to think of you more fondly. To this day, you are still the young prodigy of Magitech. I, meanwhile, have ever been made to feel second-rate. I who have continued to serve our nation faithfully. Whenever I fail to excel, why, it is only to be expected. When I exceed all reasonable expectations, people proclaim that I walk in the footsteps of the great Sid Nan Bloody Garlean. I'll have a cry about it, dude. Nero, I don't know what to say. Matters not which achieve, your existence has rendered mine worthless. Even Lord Van Bowser saw fit to offer you a place at his side, and this in spite of your betrayal. Did he extend any such offer to me, the man who remained loyal to him for all these years? Why no, he did not. He also offered one to me, just FYI. Long have I endured this injustice, but no more. Lord Van Bowser is in the midst of activating a fully powered Ultima weapon. It is my magnus opus, the creation that will win me the recognition I am due. I will not let anyone interfere. Nero, what are you? Ever since I first set foot in this benighted land, I have watched you. Every move you have made, every step you have taken, every breath you take, I was watching you. You have failed icons, feat made possible by Echo, a peculiar power which shields you from corrupting. It is little wonder that my lord has taken an interest in you. So I have, truth be told, my desire to harness your power for use in the Ultima weapon. That's a big hammer. Should I succeed, Lord Van Bowser will surely take notice. Besides this, Garlean's achievements will be as child's play. Come, adventurer, and yield to me the secrets of your power. Where is everyone? Come on. This has been probably the worst experience in the entire game so far, and I think what makes it feel really bad, it's the last dungeon in the story. I just don't. Okay, it's no point even doing it, right? Imagine the stand.
Most unexpected.
I'm watching cutscenes. They're killing raid bosses. Thanks. This changes nothing. I may as well have just watched it on YouTube. I feel sorry for any DPS that have to sit in a queue for 30 minutes for something like this. Aha, the Ultima weapon is activated, and it brims with the power of icons. Nothing can withstand its might. Also, any poor DPS that gets here on like a weekend, like once everyone's already done it for their roulette. Are you alright? What of Nero? Fled? Damn it. The incident prior to the blackout, instruments detected a massive power surge from the deepest chamber. Gaius is certain to be there. We have no time to waste. Word arrived from the Alliance a short while ago. It seems the Order of the Twin Adder has completed its blockade of Castrum Sentry. What hands they can spare are hastening this way even as we speak, and likewise for the Maelstrom. All that's left is to destroy the Ultima weapon. I should warn you, the chamber which houses the target appears to be saturated with etheric energies. There's bound to be heavy interference. Oh, it's separate to the other ones? Okay. Even if we lose contact, you must go on. Don't... something. How do I slow down the speed of the text? Because I want to actually read it. Which is... it's one of the reasons why I've never had the... like, I've had to push to advance the talking cutscenes, is because I don't want to miss reading the non-voice acted scenes. I can't. So it should be, by default then, it should be on the slowest.
Look for the lips control panel. It'll be somewhere nearby.
Or have it all voice acted.
Take the lift down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of the Ultima weapon.
I'm too useful? What do you mean?
Keep your eyes peeled. Gaius could be waiting for you down there. Oh, and don't even think about dying. You're too bloody useful. The interference is getting worse. I don't think the connection will last much.
Tell me, for whom do you fight?
Chat.
How very glib. And do you believe in Eorzea?
I mean, I've seen it. It's not a myth.
Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit. And its faith is an instrument of deception.
Do you believe in the planet on which you have been living your whole life?
It is not but a cobweb
No,
of
it's
lies.
make-believe.
To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing.
No,
In
I'm pretty sure it's there.
Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind.
Gaius is a flat
Which is
Pertha?
strange, is it
A
not?
flat Eorzea?
Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well at Cartano and call them down?
It's a good idea.
They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, everyone. Except but this, and you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Soir, to grovel at their feet? The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak. Knowing this, but a single path is open to the impotent ruler, that of false worship. A path which leads to innovation and death. Only a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization. And in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation. Come, champion of Eorzea, face me. Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule. It is only right that I should take your realm, for none among you has the power to stop me. It seems I underestimated you. Eorzea is mine by right! Ah! Come, we shall see if you can finish what you have started. I had not thought to be so hard-pressed. Your strength is most impressive. Such power befits a ruler. Yet, you lack the resolve to put it to proper use. A waste.
Everyone just lets him walk off.
Allow me, then, hero, to do that which you will not.
I mean, it's, you know, a little bit impressive.
Bear witness to the true
I mean, clearly someone's overcompensating for something.
Ultimo
But,
weapon.
I like the snake head on it. Nice touch. Rooter's essence torn. Nice. Yay.
But the Ultima weapon is all-powerful! Why does my enemy still stand? Can his strength truly be so great?
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
Lahabrea.
Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal he bears.
So, this is what empowers him.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light. And so it shall, for the Ultima weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alleg failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima. I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
Lahabrea, what have you done?
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you, Ascian.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. From the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Oh, Hydaelyn. It seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Ascian. But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains.
I mean, that's me.
Come, adventurer.
Well, probably
Let us
that
find the
this guy
answer
here.
together.
Yeah, that could have been a potentially really fun fight.
No! No, no, no! Yeah. Heed me. The subjects of a weak ruler must needs look to a higher power for providence, and their dependence comes at a cost to the realm. The misguided elevate the frail, and the frail lead the people astray. Unless a man of power wrests control, the cycle will never be broken. You of all people must see the truth in this. You who have the strength to rule.
Bye.
Pathetic. You boasted of unrivaled power. You were entrusted with the ultimate weapon, the ultimate magic. And still, you failed. So much for the glory of man. The growing imbalance afflicting the planet must be redressed. If it is permitted to worsen, the very laws of existence, both etheric and physical, will be warped beyond all recognition. Know you the root of this corruption? Hydaelyn. Like a parasite, she must be burned out if the planet is to recover. And naught but the return of the one true god will ensure her complete excision. Yet, to pave the way for the Master's return, a chaotic confluence of untold proportions must needs be brought about. And that will necessitate the presence of the primals. Needless to say, both you and your scion accomplices cannot be suffered to interfere in this endeavor. You will not leave this place alive.
Oh no.
It is past time your
That means
flame
we
was
leave it undead.
extinguished. Bringer of light.
I'm okay with that.
Be gone! I cannot be undone!
I'm pretty sure you can.
You have meddled enough! Hydaelyn cannot save you!
Toss him on the ground and kick him. Yeah.
If thou wouldst pierce the shadows, make thee a blade of light.
Bye, Thancred.
What? The light, it binds them. They are too many.
Dead. Oh, you came back by yourself to save me. I better get you as a mount now.
And so my conquest ends, Cid. In smoke and ashes.
Oh, die, idiot.
Hear, feel, think. Warrior of light, beloved son. The darkness hath fled before the unclosed brilliance of thy spirit. Yet it lingereth still beyond the sight of men, in forgotten corners of the world, In the depths of the abyss yet resideth the Dark One, watchful ever, till this evil be cast out. Never shall the world know aught but a passing peace. Yet for the present, a gentle light shineth o'er the realm of Eorzea. With thee at its heart. From sparkling moat shall it swell to glorious sun, and all the world shall bask in its warmth. Blessings and joy be upon thee. Go forth, my child, and be as a beacon of hope for Eorzea and the lands beyond through all the days of thy life.
My lady, all Twin Adder units have fallen back to the outer perimeter.
The Flames have completed their withdrawal, General.
Admiral, all hands accounted for.
We won. Admiral Hottie Pirate.
He's still in there.
Sid, has there been no word?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Damnation!
He's going to make it, I know he is. Ida is right. We must have faith. Sid, can they not be evacuated aboard the Enterprise?
She's a bit... She reminds me of the weather-telling girl at the end of Mean Girls. The one that puts the jewels on her chest for a name, but uses the mirror and gets it backwards.
That adventurer and the Scions are as the Warriors of Light reborn.
I mean, Raban's pretty cool, but he's not the leader, right? He's the second.
We cannot abandon them to their fate. Not again.
So he'd probably be the coolest, but, you know, he's babysitting the throne.
I wholeheartedly agree, but flying into the midst of that would only add to the fireworks.
There must be something we can do.
Yeah, he's like the head of the military, but like the Admiral, she's the head of the nation and the head of the military. And I guess Kani-sana is as well. Because we don't see from anyone
Mother
else.
Hydaelyn, please light his way through the darkness.
Pirate Queen, yeah.
Look into the light, my child. If thou would see thy companions returned safe to thee, reach out to them now.
Oops. Oh, she said something.
Oh!
Sometimes the game wants you to click to precede the text, and sometimes it doesn't.
Yay! Our Warrior of Light.
Yes! The hero returns!
I mean, Sid's clearly the best leader.
Look! Thancred is with him!
It's not Thancred.
Thank the 12!
Thank Hydaelyn.
Welcome home.
You almost got us killed that one time, remember?
Now, we both know that was your fault.
Thank
Where's
the
his sister?
12 we're safe.
Mind your horns there, man-bull.
Ha! Mayhap when you mind your manners.
Though the crystal that bound Thancred is no more, I doubt we can say the same of La Habrea. And even if we could, we know that he is not alone. Confounded Ascians. Their god may be unknown to us, but their zeal is unquestionable. Suffice it to say, it would be folly to assume that they no longer pose a threat. Nevertheless, for now, we must savor what peace we have won, however ephemeral. Do you see, Grandfather? Our first step towards realizing the dream for which you gave your life.
Friends, the dread night of Imperial tyranny and Ascian machination is ended. A new day now begins in Eorzea.
True to their name, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, along with our champion, have delivered us from darkness.
Let their shared victory serve to remind us of our shared history. And let their bravery in the face of adversity inspire future generations.
Doubt not, the realm will need bravery in the days to come. Old rifts threaten to divide us within our walls, while hordes of beastmen claw at our gates. And though the Black Wolf be slain, the rest of the pack remains. Yet no foe need we fear, so long as we stand as one.
So long as the Scions stand for peace.
So long as our champion stands fast. For there exists no adversity over which we may not jointly prevail.
No longer can we turn a blind eye to the suffering of our allies.
No nation stands alone. If one should fall, so shall we all. Eorzea is our shared home. For any one of us to know peace, so too must our neighbor.
Just as we join in solidarity before you this day, so too shall our grand companies be joined henceforth to strive not only for the good of mere nations, but for the good of all the realm.
Change will not come overnight. Yet I foresee a day, not so very far from now, when the lines that divide our lands fade, and all of Eorzea is one.
Ooh.
It has been but 5 short years since the Battle of Cartano.
I'm down with that.
5 years since the advent of the Seventh Umbral Era. No victory, however sweet, can wash away our bitter sorrows. No triumph can reclaim those we lost. Yet do not presume you honor them by dwelling on the past. It was not the past they fought for. You would repay their sacrifice by looking to the future.
A future united, as the warriors of light united in the champion.
Now is the time for us to rise as one, bearing all of Eorzea on our shoulders.
5 years ago, Eorzea bore witness to the end of the 6th Astral Era. Now, the 7th Umbral Era draws to a close, yet we come together not to glory in its end, but to mark a new beginning.
Let it be writ that on this day, by the light of the crystal, Eorzea ushered in a new era.
The 7th Astral Era is come! And thus is ours a realm reborn!
Woo! We did it. You can actually hide the scrolling text. Okay. What I thought of the 8-man cutscene first, I like the story in it. I've got nothing wrong with the cutscenes. I think the fact that they put the fights in amongst it all, my experience was terrible. I'm sure other people would have better experiences through it. I mean, there was no wipes and stuff, so it wasn't that. But I felt like I didn't do anything. I was just sort of tagging along. At least in the dungeons, I was doing something. Back in the day, people could skip. I think the cutscene triggers for everyone at different times. Because it felt like, because I was at the back because I didn't know where I was going, every time I come out of the cutscenes, people were further ahead. Like, I came out of one of the cutscenes and I got offered the prompt, do you want to skip to the, whatever the fight arena they call the fight arena? I'm like, yep, I click on it. We get down there, the boss is on 30%. So what did them not skipping the cutscene achieve? Nothing. It would have been a better experience if I went in with 7 NPCs and was was unkillable. Yeah, like literally cannot take damage, can't do anything, but have to go through the motions. That's probably the easiest fix as well, right? The idea is going to just work. It's only those 2 dungeons that have that. What do the other dungeons have? Oh, the other one's NPC dungeon system. I mean, if they've got that in place, that sounds pretty cool. They're just dungeons? Oh, I see. These are the only 2 dungeons in the game with 8 people and these many cutscenes. I think they need to have the cutscenes because it's like the ending story, right? People repeating them for currency are only interested in getting the currency. Oh, 100%. But without that currency, then no one's going to do them with newbies at all. Like, they'd only do it for mounts or achievements or other things that they could personally get, and they'd do it on their own. You know, so it's good that it gives me an opportunity to see it. Kinda. Back in the day, just come out from cutscene to cutscene. That would have actually been better, I think. Yeah, we did pretty much everything. The only thing we didn't do, there's 2 optional dungeons that require you to be level 50. But it kind of feels weird doing that out of nowhere in the... like, I'm assuming that the experience to level changed over patches, so it didn't take you forever. Yeah, I did Orenvale. There's 2 other dungeons that I haven't done, though. Orenvale's agreed to be the worst dungeon in the game? Why? That was fun. People don't do the mechanics correctly. Oh, okay. Yeah, we didn't wipe. I mean, I've only seen the first stuff, but from what I've seen of other people playing, the game does feel... Now, I haven't seen any of the harder versions, but the normal version is definitely catered to a more casual playthrough. So I'm guessing then anything that requires you to actually participate in versus the boss, the player base would then be like, oh, it's bad. You're making me do things. I don't want to play, I want to watch cutscenes. There's a bit of that. I think that's the majority of it. Like, I mean, I'm fairly experienced in MMOs, but including dungeon deaths, I don't think I've died 10 times. I'm not that good. latest expansion, the dungeon and story feel harder than usual. Or maybe they're expecting that by the time you get to that, you might actually have some sort of skill. Maybe with the 80 levels prior to that, you might have finally gotten it through your skull not to stand in the orange line on the ground. Just maybe. That is asking a lot, though. I had someone in chat. Yeah, day one. It's a single player game with some multiplayer attached. 100%. Yeah. One of the biggest gripes that players have, and it's kind of the same thing, but people, one, don't want other people ruining their game, but also a lot of people don't want a multiplayer because they don't trust that they won't ruin someone else's game. Guinness Book of Longest Credits? Yeah, not even close though. Well, I clicked on the Z and then fast forwarded from there. This is why you don't skip cutscenes, right? Or would this, if I skip the credits, does this come up? It would. Why are you all corrupted? Was Gaius correct?
What is it?
Is there an option to hide earrings?
What was that? That roar. It can't be.
Did you hear that?
There's no time to spare.
Where is it coming from?
Dread tidings, chaos and carnage! It is an abomination! A primal has awakened!
Show us the primal. Someone forgot to put the lights on.
Move.
Where's the light guy? Light guy. Bahamut stirs.
One Azaz move star.
As will the others ere long. Not a question of whether Ez's champion shall yield, but of when.
We next starve Chemuv. They only cause the pause right ball.
Each passing moment we draw closer to the reckoning. There's a few of them. To the one true God. Zodiac. And thus did dawn break on a realm reborn. But where there is light, there is always shadow. Speak with Minfilia. Hey, Arenveld, Biggs' son, Sid, Iliad, Brent, my dude. I reckon a lot more folk will take up adventuring after hearing about what you've done. Brave men and women all hoping to become the next Panztastic. At least I get to brag about having met the original, eh? Oh look, and it's Brent if you were starting in Limsa Lominsa, or Brent if you were starting in Gridania. Ida's son, Thancred, Y'shtola, Rianga. Alphino. Where's Alphinode's sister? Minfilia. The Archons have conducted a preliminary investigation into the origin of the roar that rang out during the celebration. Their findings strongly suggest that a new primal has appeared. The roar generated a distinctive wave pattern into the ether, a pattern observed only once before in history. 5 years ago, to be precise. Should like to think it a mere coincidence, yet we cannot discount the possibility. Well, I trust I need say no more. A great sacrifice we have delivered Eorzea from the threat posed by the Empire and the primals, and thereby secured peace. We cannot well allow the realm to be plunged into chaos once more. You have given your all for our cause, risking life and limb on I know not how many occasions, and yet our struggle continues. We need you now no less than before. Please continue to stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm of this very star. Armor identification key. A rectangular piece of what appears to be Sermet. Placing it near your suit of Magitech armor will magically bring... Flying unlocked. You can now fly while mounted in La Nosha, Thanlin, the Black Shroud, Kurthus Central Highlands, and Mordona. To take flight, simply jump while mounted. Achievement unlocked, Warrior of Light. Mount speed in Mist has increased. Awesome. Is that the, small talk? Have you been keeping well, Panz? We may have earned ourselves a respite, but there's still much and more to do. Together, let us continue to shine a crystal's light upon Eorzea. Woo! Flying. Hang on, where's my thing? Awesome. Alright. So that, I guess, marks the end of the 2.0 campaign. Next up, the 2.1.